Good morning, everyone. This is Mrs. Peterson, and I wanted to show you in AAVTC how to do the coloring sheet. We did already watch it last week, but I wanted to show you again. So your coloring sheet has 4 on the front and 1 on the back, and I'm going to take you step by step through each. First, put your name on it and the date. The instruction says, using a color wheel, select colors that represent the listed color scheme. Using colored pencils, or I don't know why it says map, but I meant crayons. Color the objects to represent the chosen color scheme. So right above the rectangle is the name of the color scheme. So scheme number 1 is a triad scheme. So get out your color wheels, or you could go to Paladin, and here is a color wheel like we talked about in Paladin. So your triad, you have to look at your notes, and you'll remember that the triad is 3 that are equally distant. Now these are not equally distant. Think of that perfect triangle. So there's the perfect triangle, and you can rotate that around. You can make it brighter. Okay, so what I will do is I'll say, okay, I think I'm going to use these colors. I'm going to call it a color so that you know what you're looking for. So I will say magenta, yellow, green, and dark blue, because I could use that dark blue, okay? And I'm going to go back over here, and right next to this, I'm going to write magenta, yellow, green, and dark blue. And then I'm going to walk over to where the crayons are and get those 3 colors, and I'm going to color this. I might make this first layer magenta, and the next layer yellow-green, and the center magenta. Or I could do these 2 layers magenta, and the outside one yellow-green. I could do magenta, yellow, green, blue, magenta, yellow, green, blue. However you want to do it, you're creating a pattern. This is pattern number 1, so pause the video and go do your first set. Okay, now we're going to do the second color scheme, which is a split complement color scheme. Notice the picture is very similar to the one above, just a little bit different. But inside the rectangle is what you're going to be coloring with a split complement color scheme. So you're going to go to your notes, and you're going to find out that a split complement looks like an arrow or a small triangle. If I think of a complementary colors, red and green are opposite each other on the color wheel. Here, let me show you. Complementary colors, red and green. There's complementary colors. But I want a split complement, so I'm going to go here, and the green is going to be split. So I could say red, turquoise, and green. So I will go back over to my little piece of paper, and I'll write red, turquoise, and green. And then I might make red, turquoise, green, red, turquoise, green, red, turquoise, green, or red, turquoise, green, turquoise, green, turquoise, green, or red, 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 turquoise, 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 green, 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 green. You're going to make a pattern. You can also use neutral colors. So you could have a white background, or a black background, or a gray background. You could also use gray in here, because remember, the color scheme doesn't change if you add neutrals. So that's browns, skin tones, blacks, whites, and grays. You can add those into your color scheme. Stop right now and color this one, and come back after you've colored this one. Okay, the next one is color scheme 3, harmonious pairs. So we're going to go back over to your color wheel, or you could go to Paladin, and harmonious pairs are the squishy rectangle. Remember the squishy rectangle. So here's my squishy rectangle. These are harmonious pairs. If your rectangle becomes too big, it's not squishy and it's not a harmonious pair. So squishy rectangle. So I'm going to rotate that around so there's something that I like. Again, I can push it towards the brighter colors, or I've had some people use more tints, and some, you know, they add the black and make it more tint. Sorry, the white and make it more tint, and the black and make it more a shade. Those still are the colors you could use, but I like to kind of keep it in the center because I could always use, you know, forest green, sky blue, magenta, and brown. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to write forest green, sky blue, magenta, and brown. And then I could use neutral colors. So you're going to stop the video right now and go get your next set of crayons and color. This is going to take you the whole class period, and it will take you time during enrichment today or homework time. Okay, here's scheme number 4, and it's tetratic. So if you use your color wheel or if you go to Paladin, tetratic is a perfect square. So we're gonna change this to be a perfect square equal sides, and you'll rotate that around to find the colors that you want. Okay, there I go. I'm going to make it a little brighter. Red, yellow, green, and purple. All right, so I can go back over here. Don't use the colors I pick. I'm just showing you how to do it. You would write red, green, yellow, purple, and color. Stop the tape. Stop the video. Okay, the last one is analogous. You're going to go to your color wheel, or you're going to go to Paladin, and analogous is these three right next to each other, but you want to bring them a little bit closer together. So it's, I don't think you want them that close together, but kind of close together, and rotate that around. So you might like reds and oranges, you might like greens and yellows, you might like all greens, you might like blues and greens. Okay, and then you're going to go and pick your color scheme and go over here and write your 3 colors right here and color it in. When you finish all 5 of those, you're going to say, record the number of your favorite scheme. Well, was it number 5? Was it number 4, 3, 2, or 1? So you write the number right here, and then it says record the name of your favorite scheme. So the name of your favorite scheme would see, let's say if mine was number 5, the name would be Analogous Scheme. So I would write Analogous Scheme right here. And then explain what about this is your favorite scheme and what makes you like it. So write me 2 sentences on why you like this one better than the other. All of those things are due. If you get 4 color schemes colored, you can get up to an 80%, but you have to have this filled out as well. If you want to get up to 100%, you fill in all 5 color schemes and then fill this out as well. I will be back for enrichment. I love you. Miss you already. Bye.